it going, everybody? Thanks for dropping in on this brand new SD truck, Series 19 Greenlight, right here on Level M. This set's been a little bit difficult to get. It's been taking forever. I did pick up a couple of these at Hobby Lobby. One of them I did have to order because I could not find the other one. We're going to take a look at this very first one right here. This is our 2019 Mack Granite dump truck. This is for New York City Parks and Rec. Of course, we have all three models from the entire release, because of course we do. So we'll go ahead and get this cracked open. Nothing changed with the blisters. I know we've talked a little bit about some of these for Greenlight, as far as them trying to upgrade their packaging and things like that. But nothing's changed for SD trucks. Oh man. Sometimes they just do not cooperate with you. So get this out of here. There is our Mack Granite. We'll slide that out of here. Hopefully everything will look good as far as the details and stuff on it. So it does have full-on print. Of course it is, SD trucks. This particular casting's been around for a little bit, so nothing particularly new about it. You do see there's that nice bulldog on the top. You see some residue on the hood. A lot of super glue residue on here. You can see you do kind of have to shine things up just a little bit. There is the deco on the side. Of course, it says nyc.gov/parks. Land restoration. A little bit of detail in there on the hood. 10184 is the unit number. Uses the bigger solid axle wheels in the front. And then it's got a pusher axle here. Although it doesn't move. It's never moved. It's just a fixed axle. A little bit higher up. And then, of course, your dualies in the back, which looks pretty good. This particular one has some kind of caution type tape on the side. I really like the fact that they painted up the tarp arm on here, and a little bit of silver print on the top as well. The tarp doesn't move, obviously. It's just a fixed piece, but the details on there do look pretty good. This is the other side of the cab. It's a little bit different with some air tank details and things like that. Fuel tanks and stuff like that. I don't think it has any print for a def tank or nothing. It doesn't have anything like that. In the back, just some standard taillight prints in there with one reverse light. A couple of marker lights on the top of the bed. Looks pretty good. Mack on your mud flaps. Of course, this actually does work. So you slide this up. It looks like they may have... Oof. So let me see if I can get this to cooperate. Oof. Oh man, it's so stiff. Oh man. Alright, so it is a two-stage cylinder piece in there. This particular piece doesn't want to come out of here. This one worked just fine, but it does dump very, very, very far. You do have to be careful because this connection right here is all plastic. You pull on it too hard, it'll likely break. But then, of course, it does have the opening, stopper here in the back to keep stuff from coming out. But it looks pretty good. I mean, it does dump truck stuff. It does what dump trucks should do. It doesn't have any movable features as far as the cab goes, and that's perfectly fine. They are still numbering these particular ones. 1123 is the particular number. I think we'll just leave that guy kind of propped up right there. We'll just see how we like that one. All right, next one up, our 1984 Chevy C70 Fertilizer Truck. This casting, the cab of this casting, was originally done for Country Toys or some kind of collab or something like that, and they used it exclusively for quite some time, and then Greenlight finally had the collab I guess rights expire so that they can use it in their own line of stuff. So we've been seeing a few of these C70 trucks. There are a couple of different attachments in the back, some tanks and stuff. We've also seen stuff with kind of like a stake bed. This particular one says it's a fertilizer truck. There is a little bit of print on the back here. This is actually a fill level indicator, so you would actually stand behind here, be like looking in the side of a spray bottle or something, and it would show you the level of fertilizer that's in the tank. So that's what that's supposed to represent. Ladder on the side looks pretty good. A little bit of print on the top. It does have a cap right there for the filler. Stuff like that looks good. The details around the cab look very, very nice. I like the white and orange two-tone. Really, really nice, crisp prints on the side. Even has your Chevy symbol right there on the side. Looks very, very good. This uses a different wheel than the rest of the SD trucks. It was developed specifically for this casting, but I do believe it uses the same tire. It's just a different wheel. Prints in the front, nice and crisp, look very, very good. This model does not have any side mirrors. It's never had side mirrors, so it's an omitted piece. Very interesting to see this little platform there at the bottom where the ladder goes, which looks okay. Number on this one, 909, the 909. And then just details on the side here, nothing particularly fancy, just a couple of detailed pieces there. This would be, sorry about that, that would be like a pump or something in the back. So pretty straightforward, relatively average. We'll put him down underneath there. All right, the very last one in the mix, 2018 International Workstar Platform Stake Truck. This is the one that I've had a very, very tough time finding. This is the one I had to order online. And of course, in typical USPS fashion, the box was lost for a very long time. And then it just magically showed up, which is pretty common for the post office. But it's here now. So that is why this video is so delayed. But SD Trucks is Series 19 is still pretty new. So hopefully this will be good for the viewership. I'll get the plastic out of here. Get the platform truck out of here. This is such a... Oh, sorry about that. Didn't mean to hit the camera. My apologies. So this one is really cool blue. It's like a powder blue. Originally, I thought this was going to be like a deep, like sky blue, but it's like a powder blue, and it looks really good. They even painted the sides of the stake bed truck, or the stake bed attachment on the back, I should say. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. Looks good. A little bit of print on the wheels, a little bit of print on the hub in there. Not something we commonly get. They've done it before, but it's not common. Details on the front look really, really good. That whole grill and headlight piece is a separate piece of chrome, and then they just put all the prints in there. The prints look really, really good. They have thinned up. Let's see my side mirrors, a little bit off. You can see it's just not connected, but that's okay. Life will go on. Moving on to this side, there is an exhaust off the top. Looks pretty good. It's just plain colored though, so you could change this up however you want. You see the chassis right there seems to be a little bit skewed like this. Just a little bit. It's not bad. You can probably bend that back, but it's going to take a little bit of effort. Details in the back look really, really good. As a matter of fact, I think this piece maybe modified. I don't remember exactly this piece looking like that. That's the crash bar in the back. Taillights look really, really good though. I do like all the caution tape that's around it, the reflective tape. International logo on the mud flaps looks really good as well. It is painted silver in the bottom there for all the diamond plating. And this does remove, so in case you want to make it just a flatbed, you don't want it to be a stake bed truck, you just slowly work that off and it pops off just fine. Looks excellent, looks really, really good. The backing right here for the headache rack area looks good. That is some diamond plating details on there as well. This truck looks really, really good as just a basic flatbed. It looks really, really good. It's a very, very good platform for customizers as well. You can put your own apparatuses and things on the back, which I think is pretty good. Details on the base. We'll see what we got going on here. This one doesn't appear to be numbered, so very interesting to not see a number on this one. So those right there are all production numbers. There doesn't appear to be oh, there it is. It's in between the axles. Oh, 1661 maybe? It's 1653. 1653, you see it right there behind the wheel, which is really weird. They print that on the stake bed part. And then this is just a piece of plastic, which looks okay. The details on the wood, I guess it's not wood. I guess this would be metal. But we'll get that slid into there. Putting this back on there is not quite as easy as taking it off. You do have to wiggle and jiggle it just a bit to try to get it to go in the little notches right there. Typically, let's see, we'll start from the back to make sure it's lined up. This one does appear to be just a little bit skewed, so it doesn't want to go in there. So this is literally what you're going to deal with if you get one of these. Let's get it to sort of get in there. Well, it just doesn't want to get in there, and that probably goes to the fact that I think that the chassis on this one is a little bit bent. But it was assembled in the factory, so one way or another, it's going to go back on there. So we'll put that guy right there. Get a little bit better view there for you guys, and then we'll just stick the stake bed behind it, and then we'll put that on afterwards. So there you go. That is SD Truck Series number 19. Nice to see them finally back. Quality's good. Quality's not the best, but quality is pretty good. And hopefully the new direction of Greenlight will continue to make both SD and HD trucks. So anyways, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think about that. We're going to roll out. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Love in that.